So, Elena, please start us off with George.
I don't like it. It's red. It's too flashy.
George.
Well, you could use a little flash.
All right.
No, sorry, Elena, you're fired. Now it's Took.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay. All right. Don't change me. Susan, don't change me. You know, there's a lot of women who love to be in your position right now.
And, yeah. One more time, Giuliana.
Name one.
Karen. Everybody else, mute your microphones, please. Karen? Karen might be busy. Mahmoud, go ahead.
So, did you find anything?
Vasi. Go ahead. Karen, next one. Karen?
Oh, he's impossible to shop for, Uncle Nate.
Vasi.
I'm going on vacation to Costa Rica. Maybe I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Elena.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Ross.
Took.
See? Now this don't get.
What? The security guard.
Mahmoud.
What about him?
Why does he have to stand?
Elena.
Because he's a security guard.
But I mean, look at him. He's gotta be on his feet like that all day. I mean, that's brutal. I think I'm gonna say something to your uncle.
George. Yeah, George. You just met him. Don't say anything to him.
Are you concerned about the security guard? The security guard? Not really.
She is not concerned about the security guard. What kind of person is this? I'm marrying a person who doesn't care that this man has to stand there 8 hours a day when he could easily be sitting.
All right, George. What do you think?
Okay, very good. Okay, so now, please, if there is a sentence that you want to practice again, please let me know. But first of all, just we're going to do this in the future so I get everybody speaking. Mute your mics, everybody. Mute, please. And then ask questions. If there's a sentence you want to practice, let me know. Some of you I know very short. It's just luck. So we'll get more done hopefully this way. Let me start with Elena. It's too flashy.
It's too flashy.
Yeah, make that really long. Flashy.
Flashy.
It's too flashy.
It's too flashy.
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 Yeah, so I'm hearing almost a flashy. I don't want that flashy.
Flashy.
Very good, very good. Let me go to George. More Z, George. You could use a little flash.
You could use a little flash.
Faster.
You could use a little flash.
Great, very good, very good.
By the way, how do you like the new format? Each person, each line. How do you like it so far?
I don't mind as long as people can follow. So this is the first time, and once again, for me, it doesn't matter. As long as I get a chance to listen to everybody, it doesn't matter. Of course, I prefer everybody do roles, but like you said, we have a lot of people, so it's difficult.
Okay.
2. Susan,
Yeah.
don't change me.
Susan, don't change me.
Change me.
Change me.
Be angrier.
Don't change me.
Susan, don't change me.
Susan, don't change me.
Okay, good. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
The connection's breaking a little bit, not too bad. Let's go here.
Oh.
I want two pronunciations. First of all, with no V but the W, a lot of women.
A lot of women.
Good. A lot of women.
A lot of women.
Careful. A lot of women.
A lot of women.
No V. No V. You know do you know the pronunciation rule?
A lot of consonants.
Of consonant, we can cancel the V sound, okay?
A lot of. Uh-huh.
Yes, and actually, when we have the word lot of, many Americans actually spell it like that. Have you seen that?
Yeah, a lot of. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's because the V sound cancels, okay?
Okay.
But get the W. Lot of women. Lot of women.
Lot of women.
Good. A lot of women.
A lot of.
Again?
A lot of women.
Good. A lot of women.
A lot of women.
There's a lot of women out there.
There's a lot of women out there.
Good. Now, I want you to keep it, and I know VW is tricky. A lot of women.
A lot of women.
Make the V long. A lot of women.
A lot of women.
Mm-mm.
A lot of women.
Good. And now try this. Women.
Women.
That's almost Russian. Women, women, vodka, vodka, women.
So, I mean, the connection between F and W?
It's not an F, it's a V. So the word of, and everybody needs to know, the word of, the spelling is an F, but the pronunciation is a V. So the VW, we can put it together, women. And it's actually, it sounds German or even Russian. Women, women. Try that, women.
Women.
That's pretty good. Keep the V longer. Women.
Women. Women.
Not bad. A lot of women.
A lot of women.
So, once again, I know it's tough for you. So let's go slow. The V, make the V really long. A lot of women.
A lot of women.
Not long enough. Again.
A lot of women.
Good. Keep practicing.
Thank you.
She has to use the vibration then. If you said C, she has to use the V. She has to use the vibration on the throat.
Yes. Now, the V, it's not, there is vibration here, but there's much more vibration here. So you can feel it here, but you definitely feel it here, okay?
Okay, thanks.
This is Giuliana. Karen, I think. Or no, it's Mahmoud. Yes, Mahmoud. So, did you find anything?
So, did you find anything?
Did you? Did you?
Did you? Huh, okay. So, did you find anything?
And Karen, he is impossible to shop for, Uncle Ned.
It's impossible to shop for, Uncle Ned.
Shop for.
Shop for,
Uncle Ned.
Uncle Ned.
He is impossible to shop for, Uncle Ned.
It's impossible to shop for, Uncle Ned.
Good. Make that K stronger, Uncle.
Uncle.
Good. Uncle Ned.
Uncle Ned.
Excellent job. Very good. Who's this? Vassie, Elena, Took, Giuliana.
It's me, Coach.
Oh, it's Took. Okay, Took.
Yeah.
See, now this I don't get.
See, now this I don't get.
Okay, so everybody, look at this sentence. Which sentence would you say? Which is grammatically better?
I don't get this.
Right.
I think the sports.
Yeah, that's right. I think everybody would agree this is okay. This one is confusing. This, I, what, huh? So, that's right. This sentence is correct. Why does he start with this?
Because he wants to emphasize on
Emphasize.
this.
That's right.
He emphasized. Uh-huh.
So when we say, I don't get this, actually the focus is here. I don't understand. Now the focus is on this. This I don't get. So now I'm not, so when we say, I don't get this, maybe I'm stupid. This I don't get, this is stupid. So it really changes the nuance there. Does everybody got that?
Yeah.
All right. Is this, who's next? Karen, is that right?
Yes, me.
Try it again.
The security guard.
Oh yes, lovely British English. Can you try American English, please?
The security guard.
Security.
Security.
Say this word.
City.
City. City.
City.
City.
City.
Good. American English, city.
City.
Good. Security.
Security.
Again, city.
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 Ritty.
Really.
Not really. Ritty.
Really.
No. I'm hearing an L. Let's try this. City. Ritty. Really. Ritty. Really terrible. City. Ritty. Really. Ritty.
City. Really. Really. Really.
Good job. Perfect. Security.
Security.
Good job. Sheshe. Who's this?
Me, George.
George is George. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. I mean, look at him.
Perfect. Good job. Your linking has really improved, George.
Oh, thanks, Coach.
After George, we have Took again.
Yeah, it's me.
George, George, you just met him.
George, you just met him.
Good. Again.
George, you just met him.
Perfect. This is Giuliana. Giuliana, wake up. Are you there, Giuliana? Maybe. Now, sometimes the connections go in and out. I'm sensing today might be a little bit bad for connections. I hope you guys can hear me well. Giuliana, I didn't hear the not part enough. So perfect, like British style pronunciation. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Actually, British would be aren't you? Aren't you? But anyway, aren't you? But we don't do that T in America like that. So we can have a stop T. Aren't you? Aren't? But that N's got to be real strong. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? And the easier one would be T plus Y. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? And actually in daily English, most Americans will say, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you concerned? Aren't you concerned? Aren't you concerned? Julianne, are you still not there?
Aren't you? Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Bad connection. Aren't you concerned about the security guard?
Good. One more time. Aren't you concerned about the security guard?
Aren't you concerned about the security guard?
Very good, very good. After Giuliana was Mahmoud. Mahmoud, this one.
What kind of a person is this?
Good. One more time. Be angry. Be disappointed.
What kind of a person is this?
Thank you. Perfect. And Vasi.
What do you think?
That's terrible.
Why?
You tell me.
Okay, what do you think? What do you think?
Terribler. So,
Okay,
Bassie,
give me a hint.
you're single, right?
Yeah, right.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I'm between girlfriends.
You're saving money.
Sure.
So imagine your next girlfriend, you take her shopping, and you have a dress, and you put the dress up to her. What are you going to say?
My dress or her dress?
Her dress.
I wouldn't ask anything because I don't care.
I understand. That's actually, I don't mind that. But the idea is, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think, huh? Pretty good? What do you think? One more time.
What do you think?
Good. Yes, yes, yes. Don't be like the, what is it in Russia? Don't be like the KGB. What do you think? Be a boyfriend.
There's no KGB here, so...
Oh, Putin's not KGB? Come on.
No, it was a long time ago, you know.
So now what do you have?
How to say? It's FSB,
FSB.
probably. Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
You're gonna be caught by those guys, you know.
I love the FSB. They're gonna be nice to me.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. I'll be the next time you'll see me. I'll be in Siberia.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna do the next scene too, and it's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna have everybody do a line. This is a very long scene. Do your best, and then I'm gonna take questions on Seinfeld. So we had Paolo join us. So once again, starting with Elena, then George, Tuk, Giuliana, Karen, Mahmoud, Paolo, Vassi, back to Elena. We're gonna do that. If somebody else joins, we'll make sure that we include them. So that's okay, Paolo. Elena, again, please start us off here.
So, what you do last night?
Nothing.
I know nothing, but what did you do actually? Oh, sorry. I know nothing, but what did you actually do?
It's really nothing. I sat in the chair and I stared.
Wow, there really is nothing.
I told you.
Hey, next. Paolo.
What are you all dressed up for?
Oh, I just came from a meeting with my lawyer.
Oh yeah, how's that looking?
I'll tell you how it is looking. My lawyer Jackie says if there is one coffee drinker on that jury, I'm gonna be a rich man.
That's despicable. How does he know how a coffee drinker? I'm a coffee drinker. If I was on that jury, I wouldn't give you a nickel, Kramer.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be on that jury. We would beat you out.
Frankly, I'm surprised you are so... I'm sorry, I don't know the word.
Litigious.
Oh,
Litigious.
I can be quite litigious.
Well, I mean, whoever heard of this anyway? Suing a company because their coffee is too hot? Coffee is supposed to be hot.
Yeah, but Jackie says the top was faulty.
Jackie says the top was faulty.
Hey, Maestro,
Ah, Kramer.
Hey, I need here. How is going?
Fine.
Hi, Bob.
Keep going. Mahmoud.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maestro.
Boy, this is a surprise. Huh? Look at you.
I just wanted to drop off this Chinese balm for your burns. It's supposed to be great stuff. It's all herbal.
Very good.
Oh, Maestro, what are you doing? You don't have to do this. Do you believe this, Maestro?
It's nothing.
Yeah, you know, you haven't been around for a while.
Oh yeah, I've been at my house in Tuscany.
Oh, Tuscany? Huh? Hear that, Jerry? That's in Italy.
I heard it's beautiful there.
Paolo?
Well, yeah. Well, if you're thinking of getting a place there, don't bother. There's really nothing available.
Do up to here, Vassie.
Oh, hello. Well, hello. And who might you be?
I might be Elena.
This is Bob Cop.
Maestro,
It is my very great pleasure.
Karen, do up to here.
Oh, enchanté. Well, I have to get going.
Mahmoud.
Thanks, buy me a cock. Cock.
I love when that happens. I love it when that happens.
I know. That is so coincidental.
Elena?
Yeah, thanks. Okay, bye, you guys. Ciao.
And George.
Yeah. Oh, hey. And thanks for the balm. Yeah.
Oh, that was interesting. That was funny. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Once again, we're going to finish this up, and then I'm going to take questions. If there's something you want to practice, let me know. Elena, excellent job here. Everybody, remember, what did you, what'd ya? Where did you, where'd ya? How did you, how'd ya? So where'd you, when'd ya, how'd ya, why'd ya? You know, very, 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 very common pronunciation, and you said it perfectly. One more time, Elena. What'd you do last night?
What'd you do last night?
Great job. George, watch the TH.
Nothing.
Good, very good. Watch that TH all the time. Took the same thing.
Nothing.
Good. I know nothing.
I know nothing.
Good. And do the whole thing. I know nothing, but what did you actually do?
I know nothing, but what did you actually do?
Very good. Giuliana, this is a tough word. Literally.
Literally.
Good. Literally.
Literally.
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
I sat in the chair.
I sat in the chair.
And I stared.
And I stared.
Very good. Keep that air nice and long. I stared.
I stared.
More air. I stared.
I stared.
Perfect. One more time, the whole sentence.
Literally nothing. I sat in a chair and I stared.
Very good. Where's your brother? How's he doing?
It's working.
Is he doing okay?
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, that's good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Thank you.
Thank you for asking.
Sure. Karen, you sound like a robot.
Again.
WOW, one more time.
Whoa.
That's better.
That really is nothing.
Wow.
Wow.
That really is nothing.
That really is nothing.
Okay, I'll accept that. Very good, very good. Who is this? Is that George?
This was me.
Paolo. One more time.
Yeah. What are you all dressed up for?
I'm going to change it. What are you all dressed up for?
Yeah. What are you all dressed up for?
Okay,
All dressed
that was
up for.
good. That was really good. But now I want you to change the intonation to this word. Try it again. Your pronunciation was perfect. Change the intonation.
What are you all dressed up for?
What are you all dressed up for?
Oh yeah. What are you all dressed up for?
What are
What are
you all dressed up for?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb the mountain. What are you all dressed up for?
Good. One more.
What are you all dressed up for?
Very good. So the idea is dressed up is fine. What does dressed up mean, Paolo?
You have to wear on very nice clothes.
There you go. So Paolo, how often do you get dressed up?
Almost never.
Like me, right?
Yeah.
So you
Exactly.
Yeah, so you and me, we wear, yeah, we might wear a button shirt, but nothing special, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's very good.
if you see me with a tie, what are you going to say?
Man, you're a very strange guy. You're not Coach Shane. Where is Coach Shane?
You are not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, what are you all dressed up for?
Somebody hijacked Coach Shane, but another guy. Yeah. Hey, Coach, what are you all dressed up for?
There you go. Very good, very good.
Yeah. Now I understand.
Excellent job. Let me go to, I think, is this one?
Mine is Elaine.
George, sorry. George, go ahead.
I'll tell you how it's looking.
More confident. Oh, I'll tell you how it's looking.
I'll tell you how it's looking.
Good. What does this mean, George?
Which one? I don't know. It's like a... I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. It's the so normally your voice is like this, and then falsetto it's like this.
Like a low pitch, huh?
No, like a high pitch.
Oh, it's a high pitch? Okay.
So try this again in falsetto.
I'm gonna be a rich man.
It's just terrible.
Okay,
So
let me hear yours.
Kramer did this. My lawyer Jackie says if there's one coffee drinker on that jury, I'm gonna be a rich man.
I'm gonna be a rich man.
Great job. Very good. I'm just teasing you. It was very nice. Let me go. Now I'm going to go to Took. How does he know how all coffee drinkers will vote?
How does he know how about coffee drinkers will vote?
More emphasis. This is a very important word. So again.
Oh, okay. How does he know how all coffee drinkers will vote?
Even more. How does he know how all coffee drinkers will vote?
Oh, how all coffee drinkers will vote?
Okay, let's change the word. Instead of all, what word can we use?
Oh, wall. How
Nope.
wall?
Change the word. Instead of all, what's another word we can use?
Oh,
Anybody. Think about this. Instead of all,
every coffee drinkers?
bingo. And now we'd get rid of the S. Coffee drinker. Okay?
Single.
Try it
Okay.
again.
Okay. How does he know how every coffee drinker will vote?
That's right. That's right. One more time.
How does he know how every coffee drinker will vote?
Now let's go back. Try it again.
Okay. How does he know how all coffee drinkers still vote?
That's right. Very good. Intonation was perfect, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Giuliana, this is tough. W's and V's. Maybe Took wants to practice it too. He would have weeded you out.
He would give you out.
This is a tough one. So let's start here. He would have weeded you.
Weeded you.
Good. And then we can dy weeded you.
Weeded you.
Weeded you.
Weeded you.
Good. He would have weeded you.
He would have weeded you.
You out.
You out.
He would have weeded you out.
He would have weeded you out.
One more. He would have weeded you out.
He would have weeded you out.
Much better, much better. Again.
He would have give it you. Give it you out.
Yes, that's good. That's good. So once again, the idea to weed out is you have a garden, and if you look at this garden, this, make sure I have some color here. So this is an onion, and this is an onion, and this is an onion, but this thing right here, this is not an onion, right?
Right.
So in the garden, in a vegetable garden, if we have too many of these are called weeds. They're nothing. We got to get rid of them. So we weed out the garden. We take out the bad stuff. That's the idea, okay?
Okay, weeded you out.
Yes, that was really good. Very good. One more time. Weeded you out.
Weeded you out.
I liked it. Now, do you remember now, Giuliana, we can make the D and the Y go together, and we get that, where is it here? We get that D plus Y together, we can get the J sound, weeded you.
Weeded you.
Excellent job. Excellent job. I'll be watching that in the future, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah? Next we have Karen, litigious.
Litigious.
Are Chinese people litigious?
Well, what does that mean?
Like to sue. Do you know what it means to sue?
Some people do, yeah.
Some people do. Be careful. In America, everybody likes to sue. And those people are litigious. Litigious. Okay? Who's this? Who is Hey Maestro?
It's me.
Okay.
George.
Oh. Hey Maestro.
Hey, Maestro.
Good. Kramer.
Kramer.
I'm in here. How's it going? Is it Giuliana? Yeah, it's Giuliana. Back to Giuliana. Giuliana's busy today. 5. Giuliana, let's do this again. Hey, I'm in here.
Hey, I'm in here.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Good, good. So, how, we can just change to more of a ha, and then the how is has, so it's like a has it. How's it going? How's it going?
How's it going?
Very good, very good. So, do you have a neighbor?
Yes.
What's her name?
I don't know.
But when you see her face, you know her, right?
Yes,
Good. So the next time you
I
see
know.
her, you can say, "How's it going?"
Okay. Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Who's next here? Who's this? Nobody wants to fess up. I think this was intonation. Boy, this is a surprise, huh?
It's me again, Coach.
Go for it.
Boy, this is a surprise, huh?
Yeah, I
Look
remember
at you.
the intonation and also 3 S's. Good job. That was good. One more time.
Boy, this is a surprise, huh? Look at you.
Excellent job. One more.
You're a mean guy. This is a this is a surprise, huh? Look at you.
Muy perfecto. Vassy. This one.
Which is all herbal.
Now, you know what herbal means, of course, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Nowadays, everything is herbal nowadays. So herbal's not a really big thing. Nowadays, in 2016, we don't care really much about herbal. What's a word that we would use in 2016? Same type of situation.
Organic.
I have no idea.
Genius, genius, genius. That's right. Organic, yeah. Who said organic? Who's the genius?
Me.
Giuliana, bingo, that's exactly right. Yes, organic. So it's the same idea. Now, obviously, herbal and organic have different meanings, but the nuance, the feeling, the bragging, it's really good. That's the idea. So I want you to brag, Vassy. It's all herbal.
It's all herbal.
It's all organic.
It's all organic.
It's all gold.
Okay, it's all gold. Don't you think we should go back to just normal role playing, because it's tough to keep intonation when you got just one line?
Yeah, I have to really work on a system. I think so too, and I got to figure out a better way to do this. I do agree. Maybe I have to figure it out. It's really difficult because some sections are really long, some are short. It's really tough, but Vassy, I'll figure out a system.
At least you got a chance to just read something with intonation. You kind of in the situation, you know. Here you're just waiting boringly, and then, it's my turn. It's all herbal. You can't expect any intonation. No plane would be.
I know it's tough. I know it's tough. I got people asking me so many different ways. Let's do it this way. Do it this way. It's really tough. So I'll try and figure something out.
At least we've tried that, but I don't know. For me, it's not so well.
Okay, and once again, I'll figure something out because
Okay.
Yeah, there's no. It's really tough, but I'll figure something out. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, good. All right. After Vassy, go back to Elena, right?
Yes.
What happened here? Try again.
Oh, Maestro, what are you doing? You don't have to do this. Do you believe this, Maestro?
Okay, good. So the situation is, what are you doing? You don't have to do this. Do you believe this, Maestro?
Oh, Maestro, what are you doing? You don't have to do this. Do you believe this, Maestro?
Very good. So Maestro's giving Kramer a gift, and oh, you don't, thank you. So that's the nuance, okay?
Okay.
And I think like Vassy said, when you only do one line, you kind of miss it. Somebody said bean. Who was the bean?
Me. Them. Is them. Sorry.
That's all right. I've been at my house in Tuscany.
I've been at my house in Tuscany.
Excellent job. And Karen, this one again.
That's in Italy.
Good. Try a flap T. Italy.
Italy.
Ita.
Italy.
Good. That's in Italy.
That's in Italy.
Let me see. Try this word. Piddle.
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 Piddly.
Italy.
Piddly.
Italy.
Piddle.
Piddle.
Piddly.
Italy.
Good. Italy.
Italy.
Piddle.
Piddle.
Iddle.
Iddle.
Italy.
Italy.
So you're doing fine up to here, and then when you add the Y, you change it. One more time. Piddle.
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 Iddle.
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 Italy.
Italy.
Much better, much better. That's in Italy.
That's in Italy.
It's tough. And you know what? Like I said, you are in the UK, so keeping your T is actually okay.
Alright.
Mahmoud, try this one again.
I hear it's beautiful there.
Oh, now that was perfectly natural. Really natural. Excellent. Perfect. This is intonation. Was this Vasi again?
Well, hello, and who might you be?
Okay. Vasi, have you ever heard an American...
Never.
Yes.
I've never heard anyone.
Right. So, we use this, men use this only to women. What type of women?
Elaine type of women.
We only use it to women we are interested in. Okay?
And who might you be?
Yes. That was exactly. So the you gets the emphasis. And once again, Vasi, you need to sound a little more romantic. Well, hello. And who might you be?
Well, hello, and who might you be?
Good job, Bond.
Okay, thanks.
Who said this? It was really good. Who was this?
Karen.
Karen. Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Parlez-vous français? Great job, Karen. It was perfect. Mahmoud, you got it the second time around.
Cook.
Make that O, you guys. This is a dangerous word. I don't want to tell you why, but if your pronunciation is a little bit strange, it sounds really bad. Really, really bad. So you have to keep that O very clean. Coke. Coke. Buy me a Coke.
Buy me a Coke.
Yes. Absolutely keep the O. Do not make it anything but an O. The longer, the better. I have heard non-American English speakers use this word, and it's like shocking. So you have to really be careful. Really be careful. I don't want to tell you why. If you want to know why, you can email me. Who is this?
George.
George. Why? Maybe I'll think about it. Try again, George.
And thanks for the balm.
Okay, that was good. So I want you to be careful. When we have the word balm, we can keep the L. I like to keep the L, but we can get rid of the L. But if we get rid of the L, it's like a B-A-W-M, okay, B-A-W-M. And George, what I heard earlier was almost this word, B-O-M-B, bomb, bomb. It's not an ah, but an aw, okay? So if we don't pronounce the L, aw, not ah, aw, bomb. Bomb or balm. One more time.
Thanks for the balm.
Perfect. I liked it. Yeah, I don't like to say the other word here. The word is, we're all adults, right? Yeah. So the word that is sometimes heard is this, and this refers to part of men. So be careful with that word. Be careful with that word. This is an ah sound, but anything that's not an O almost sounds like an ah, so just be really careful with that. Okay, so I tried a new system, and I do agree with Vassie. I like the idea that everybody gets to speak, but especially with Seinfeld, you're not going to be able to catch the intonation, or you're going to lose it. You're waiting, so you kind of lose focus too. So I need to find something, a different method. I don't know what to do. To be honest, the reason I have Hangouts originally was not for Roleplay. Roleplay was in my VIP classes. For my DDM Live, it was just for questions. Questions about pronunciation, intonation, meaning. So Roleplay was never my intention because of this. It's a disaster. It's very, very difficult. So I just, yeah, so I'll see what happens in the future. Paolo says, Coach, take advantage of this Maestro class. Did you see us? Maestro, Shane. Blog. No, I didn't. Let me check out the blog. Excuse me. Did you guys know that we have a blog? Not very active these days. Oh, good. We got some good stuff, though. On our website. This is the Let's Master English page. We have a blog, and in different languages. This is some great stuff by our students. That one's just me. This is, I don't know who wrote it. Some great stuff, though. So yeah, check out the blog, guys. Okay, questions about anything Seinfeld, especially Seinfeld. Questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure, which one?
About the flashy.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I know the correct way, but I want to ask something. What's the correct, flashy or flashy?
The second, flashy.
Okay, the first one, this what sound, this what call?
Say it again.
Flashy, this what? Flashy.
It sounds different than what you said a minute ago. Let's do this. Say this first word.
Flashy.
Good.
Flashy.
Good.
Flashy.
Good.
Flashy.
Yes. These two are the ones that students confuse. And to me, if you're not saying a short A, you're probably saying a short E. We do have the word fleshy. Fleshy and flashy, we do have it. This is flesh and this is flash, okay? So if we're talking about fashion and you show a lot of skin, we could say fleshy, not flashy. But also, if it's too fleshy, it's probably pretty flashy. So it could actually be confusing. That could actually be confusing.
Because sometimes I say happy, wrong, right? It must be happy.
Happy.
Happy, but happy, this what it sounds.
It still sounds like a short A, but it sounds like a non-native short A, kind of like a lazy short A. Not exactly an E, but not enough. It sounds okay. Like, I'm really happy today. I'm really happy today. It sounds non-native.
Okay. Thank you.
Remember, guys, in DDM and especially in perf, I like, believe it or not, I do like to exaggerate the pronunciation for you guys, because in real life, you won't. You're not going to go, happy, I'm really happy today. You won't. You're going to go, I'm really happy today. But every American child, when I was, 6 years old at elementary school, we had reading class. And the teacher would teach us how to read. And the teacher would take a word like this, and on the chalkboard, she would write H. And all the students have to go, H. And then she would write A. And we'd say, A, 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 A. So we would make the perfect short A. And then she'd write, and we go, P, 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 P. And then Y, E, E. And then she'd put it together. She'd do this. And we go, ha, ha, happy, happy, and then, oh, happy, we would learn how to associate sound with the letters, and we'd learn to read. So every American child who goes to elementary school learns A. That's why, and you guys didn't. Probably you never did. That's why I exaggerate, because every American can do it, but most of you guys can't. But if you can, your pronunciation is going to sound much more natural. Yeah, you do it in, for Portuguese, right? The teacher, when the teacher teaches reading, that's what the teacher does, right, Paulo? Yep.
Oh, Shane.
Yes.
There's a difference between the letter and the phonics.
There can be. So the teacher will tell us. So, for example, if in this case the teacher will do this, and the teacher will say N, and the students repeat A. So here H, and here A. But in this case, the word is going to be name. So now we know A can have two different sounds. So how do we know which is short and which is long? By practice. Now, eventually, the teacher teaches us this. This is the next step, is an A with a line and an A with a U. This is a long A, and this is a short A. So the teacher can write N, A with a line, M, E, and then the E is silent. So what the teacher does is the teacher will write the E like this. So now we know N, N, A, M, name, name. And then we see the spelling. We see the silent word. We see the long A. So there is a whole method of phonics for little children. If you have a child or a grandchild, I highly recommend getting phonics for kids, reading for kids, phonics for children, for American English. And you can find it on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube, and they're great classes, and they're actually beneficial classes for you too.
Okay.
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
I didn't understand subtle, and other things too.
What do you mean subtle?
On DDM, let me see, DDM 30, 35, 335. You said that subtle, very weak sound, subtle.
Okay, I don't have 335. I know the word. Do you mean what don't you understand about subtle? The pronunciation or the meaning?
The meaning.
Okay, the meaning is tiny, very little.
I wrote this wrong too. Yeah.
So when we have the word balm, the L is subtle.
Yeah.
When we say
very subtle, yeah.
When we say the word hour, the H is silent, not subtle, silent. It's gone. When we say the word dumb, the B is silent.
Silent.
Yeah. So here, so when I say subtle, it's there, but just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit.
Yeah, because it's a new word for me at that time, and I made a research about this, and there's another thing to big old peak on the cheek. I didn't find this.
One more time.
Big.
Big old peck on the cheek.
Peck, yeah, peck on the cheek.
Okay, so this is the cheek. This is the cheek. Okay. The cheek is on your face. Peck means kiss. So peck is the same thing as a kiss. A quick kiss, just one. So a big ol', that's a colloquialism. It's a phrase that means nice. Basically nice. A nice on the cheek.
Yeah, but where can I use this OL apostrophe?
So
I didn't find this.
Yeah, so that's a good question. So ol is short for old, okay? And you'll see it a lot. So old can mean, has a couple meanings. Number one, it can mean old as in aged, you know, grandpa. But the other one can be familiar. So so let's say I'm 25 years old. Okay, I'm 25 years old. Am I old?
Not too old.
No. And I have a friend who's 23. Okay, he's 23. And I introduce him to you as, oh, this is my old friend John.
No.
Yes, it's okay, because it means familiar. Familiar from a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So in this case, familiar. So in this case, big old kiss, this old kind of has the familiar nuance to it. Kind of familiar, nice, friendly. That's the idea.
This is the explanation that I didn't find on the internet.
You need to ask me.
Search for this. Yeah, another one. Do us part or do us apart?
Yeah. So this is a question that I answered. So the expression, everybody, is till death do us part. And part, you have to understand, what part of speech is part? Anybody, what part of speech is part?
Speech is part. I don't get it.
One more time.
I don't get it.
Somebody said it. That's right, took. Part is a verb, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So, till death do us part, same thing. Till death do us separate. Now, that doesn't make any sense, but the meaning is logical. This is old English. It's like Shakespeare English. And to make it into modern English, until death separates us. So, till death do us part means until death separates us. It's old Shakespeare generation English that we still use today. Apart is a preposition. So the different part of speech, you can't use it the same. The meaning is basically the same, but the usage is different. So if you want to say apart, until death pushes us apart.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, but You know, I have to really change the sentence. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, not
coach.
date, death. Sorry.
Shane, this expression, till death do us part, the subject death, the subject death, do the verb, and the part is verb too.
Yes. This is Old English. It's Old English. Don't study the structure. It's a phrase from the Shakespeare era. Do not study the structure. For modern English, it's wrong. Okay?
But the idea of a part is not
No,
a
no,
verb.
no. Okay, wait. You can understand it like this. So I like you. I do like you. Is that wrong?
No, that's right.
Why? Why do we say do?
To reinforce like.
And that's Paulo, mute your mic. Thank you. And that's the function of do here, to reinforce part.
So it would be till death part us.
Right.
That's the normal till death part us. Till death do part us.
Yes, but we would never say that. Yes, but yes.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Syntax-wise, yes.
Okay, syntax.
No.
Yeah, okay. Syntax. That's the question. That's the point. The syntax. Yes. Till death do part us.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, I'll tell you guys, I'm surprised nobody asked this question. Everybody's asking really good questions, but did you guys all understand this one? Because this was another big question that people were asking. Why is it not are? Does everybody understand why we don't say are?
A lot of it.
What's that?
A lot of it.
I don't know.
So,
Because it's a lot.
yes.
It's a lot. Yeah. There is a lot.
That's right. So, of women, prepositional phrases do not affect the object of the verb. The object of the verb is lot. Now, Americans do say this. We do say it, okay? It's actually wrong, but millions of Americans say it. But remember, Americans also say this, okay? So actually, only these two sentences are correct, actually. However, many Americans say that too. A lot. Lot is a group, an individual group. So therefore is a lot, okay? Even though this is plural, it's very confusing. Even American English teachers get confused, which is really frustrating for me because the grammar is simple. Anything in a prepositional phrase, delete it from the sentence. And when you're talking about the verb-object relationship. So this caused a lot of grief for a lot of grammar Nazis. These two are correct. Are lots, is a lot. This is actually incorrect, but millions of Americans say it. That's why I tell students, when you're speaking, don't worry about grammar. Forget about it. Just speak. Make your pronunciation clear. Now, as you continue to speak, you need to fix your grammar. But in the beginning, just speak. All right, we ate a lot of time. Boy, this is really tough. I don't know how to do this class better with the dialogues and stuff, but I'll try and make something better. So I'm not going to do 38. 38 was history. The Moon, France, Marquis de Lafayette, a little bit of Nixon garbage, and Harry Potter. And then 340 was flossing. The truth about flossing. I thought that was really funny. Nobody laughed. Only I enjoyed the humor. Floss is boss. Floss is great. So, yeah. Questions about any of this? Is there a pronunciation section you want to work on? Meaning, nuance? Give it to me. Sydney, go ahead.
No, I was thinking about the action English. What it would be?
Sydney, did you sign up for it?
No, I'd like to know. Do I have to sign up for this? Okay.
No.
I didn't.
Yeah, I talked about it in my podcast. Action English, if you look at our schedule, hold on a second. We have something called Action English, which will be starting probably next week. This is a class for advanced students. And what it is it's going to be a short class, 30 minutes. It'll probably be a little bit longer, but basically 30 minutes once a week, and maximum 5 students. The target is 3 students, but maximum 5. We haven't decided. So minimum 3, maximum 5 students. And basically the idea of the class is, on Monday, we send you a newspaper article. On Tuesday, another one. On Wednesday, a YouTube video. On Thursday, another YouTube video. On Friday, another article. So basically you have 5 stories. Might be a podcast, might be a video, might be a newspaper article. It could be anything, okay? You get 5 stories, different subjects. I'll choose one. Somebody else will choose one. The teachers choose, not you guys. And then on Saturday, or whenever, we have a class. And what happens in class is, if Elena is the first one in class, we'll say, "Hi, Elena. So, on Tuesday, we had a story about soccer. Tell us," and then we'll give a question. And then Elena's she has no preparation, but she's got to tell us, she's got to give us the answer. Action. It's like in a movie. Action. And you have to speak. And you get about at least 1 minute up to 3 minutes of just speaking, free flow speaking, answering the question, giving us your opinion, talking about it, using vocabulary, using expressions. This is the idea. We do that for each of the students. Everybody gets a different question for a different article, and then we give an evaluation. We talk about some problems that you may have had. We give suggestions. That's the idea for Action English. Does that make any sense?
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Great.
It's going to be it's a high intensity class. It's going to be very stressful, and it's going to require a lot of time for the student because they have to be familiar with all of those subjects. You can ask questions. You can, we'll put the links on box and stuff like that. So if students have questions, we will answer the questions. But that's the idea. It's pretty intense.
Wow. Great.
Oh my, yeah. It's a scary class.
Actually sounds a bit suspiciously because you got to put a lot of speaking in just 5 minutes speech.
I'll tell you what, Bessie. Yeah, I know. I'll tell you, and we're going to test it. We're going to test the class next week. That's our testing. So we kind of have the students. We're looking for maybe 1 or 2 more, but we're going to test the class next week. So we have, I think, 7 people and that'll be free. So we're testing it to see how it works. There is no class like this. It's high intensity. It's for people who need to react immediately. So maybe it's a TOEFL exam or an IELTS exam, or maybe it's a international business person who has many opportunities to speak with, people who speak great English, but they just can't speak. This is the idea for the class.
Exercise, but just 5 minutes a week. It's not enough.
No.
It's nothing.
No, it's not 5 minutes a week. It's 5 minutes of only you. So that's the pressure. So, it's not 5 minutes. It's 3 minutes, between 1 and 3 minutes. And then the rest of the time, it's discussion and questions and answers and practicing and things like that.
And it's not about pronunciation. It's about just speaking.
No, there's no grammar, there's no pronunciation, there's no vocabulary. We'll introduce expressions, we'll tell you if something's bad, but that's why it's for advanced. There's no wasting time with explaining stuff, really.
Okay.
This is for people that are working in the United States, I think.
Yeah, actually, not only the U.S., but yeah, people who work and who need to speak English. And see, the thing is, everybody is okay speaking professional English. If if you sell cars, probably your car English is good. But the problem is, once the meeting is over, or before the meeting starts, everybody's talking with each other, laughing and stuff like this. They're talking about the news. They're talking about sports. They're talking about, entertainment, garbage, whatever. And a lot of ESL students are like, I don't know what to say, okay? So we're going to give you, for example, we'll give you a story about soccer, okay? And intentionally, if I know that Paolo doesn't know anything about soccer, probably I'm going to ask the question about soccer to you. Because how are you going to react? Are you going to react intelligently? Are you going to sound stupid? Are you going to sound biased or unbiased? This is the type of thing that we're going to be really helping people with.
I'll probably sound like stupid. Yeah.
Probably not.
This is a class for people that are really working.
It is.
Talking every day.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Yeah, not only in the United States, but other countries that speak English.
Yep.
I understand. This is still not for me.
It's not. It's for my DDM students, I can only imagine 3 people that might need it. Yeah. It is a different type of course.
Yeah, very advanced. Very.
It is.
Well, I'm too humble. I'm here. Very easy. I'm gonna take it easy for a while.
Stick with DDM.
Yeah, this is great.
More questions?
And how
Juliana,
can we
Can you
sign?
recommend that for me?
Giuliana, one more time?
How we can know what is our level and if we can apply for the class?
That's a good question. How do you know what your level is? The way to know what your level is, to be honest, is if we send you any article or podcast or video, and if you can watch it once and understand it and talk about it at least a little, at least give a summary, you're probably qualified. And like I said, of my DDM students, very few. Advanced students are not going to have a problem with pronunciation. Now, when they speak, They may have a German accent or a Spanish accent, but that's fine. We don't care if your accent, if you have a little bit of Spanish or a little bit of German, that's absolutely fine as long as we can understand you. So your pronunciation has to be great. Your vocabulary has to be great. Yeah, your listening skill has to be great. So if you can do DDM dictation like 95% correct all the time, you're qualified. And I only have 2 or 3 students that can do that.
Okay, so Shane, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Get out. Took, you had a question. Go ahead, Took.
Actually, Giuliana already asked my question. It's okay, thank you.
Yep. Mahmoud says, I cannot say a useful sentence in 10 seconds. And you want 5? No, and this is really important. We don't want 5 minutes. Speaking for 5 minutes is a long time, okay? That's why 1 to 3 minutes. That's what we want, 1 to 3 minutes. So in the beginning, it's probably just going to be 1 minute, but in time, and for some people, 3 minutes is not a problem. So yeah, if you, that's another great test. Are you advanced? Well, what you can do is read an article in English and then start talking about it intelligently for at least a minute, up to 3 minutes. And if you can do that, probably, I don't know, but probably you're qualified. Good point, Mahmoud. It's scary. Okay, all right.
Who's gonna join the Action English?
Right now, I think we have 11 people are interested and 7 people have given me a subject. Only 2 people are from DDM. The other people are outside. Anybody in America? I don't think we have anyone that lives in America. I think they're all professionals, of course, and I think most of them are in Europe, and I think maybe 1 or 2 from Brazil, maybe.
Maybe you should make a video.
So we will.
And then we know more what's the Action English all about.
Yeah, we will. We'll record stuff, and because we need to test it. We need to test it. There is no class like this out there. So just like Perf, just like DDM, okay, which is kind of cool. Coach Shane's classes they don't exist anywhere. Completely new ideas. So DDM is exciting. I love it. I'm proud of it. Perf is, I'm still working on how to make it really perfect, but Perf, there's no class in the world like Perf. And now we're making another class, and there's no class in the world like Action English. So it's really exciting. I'm really proud of it. But yeah, we're pioneers. We're on the cutting edge. We're leading the evolution of English education. That's for sure. Yeah. But I don't have any students. This is the problem.
So you are now in the testing process, right, Coach?
Yeah, we're going to test, I think, next week. Probably Monday and Wednesday, we're going to be testing according to this schedule, and that'll probably be next week. Okay, so you have the records also. So if you guys are interested, no, we have to start that quick. And we'll probably only do 2 or 3 articles. But if you're interested, send me an email to Daily Dictation Members, and we'll see if we can get you in. All right, thank you.
Shane, question, do you think you should open more classes for the group? Let me explain why. Basically, the DDM and perfect classes, they are exactly in the morning, around 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. in Brazil, or sometimes it's in lunch time, around 12, 1 p.m., something like this. Do you have an intention to have something a little more late, for instance, for the evening, or no?
We have a new one for Brazil specifically, but it's perf. So you're in Rio, right?
Yeah, it's okay. No, 4 hours. 4 hours was the times. The difference. 4 hours.
Okay,
Okay, I know that. This is a new one.
Yes, that's
this
a new one. So 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is not bad, right?
No, it's not. No, it's okay. Okay, this one's okay.
Yeah. So, and yes. So, and this is actually a problem for George too. America and South America, we don't have as many classes for you guys. It's something that we need to have more of.
For this last class, I was there, and Mahmoud, my friend Mahmoud, it was 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., and Mahmoud was there.
He's amazing, though. Mahmoud is not a normal person.
He doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep.
He's like Donald Trump. 2-3 hours a day, that's enough. Yeah. Yeah. So the question, are we going to have more classes? Absolutely. And I'll just be honest. The problem is duckies, money. So all of these classes for you guys, of course, are free. I mean, with your subscription. Anybody who joined DDM in the beginning has always paid the same price, and we didn't have any classes. So now we've got like 20 classes, and I have to pay. I pay these guys, and I just don't have the income to do it. So that's why, if you've noticed, I don't know, I've started advertising, and we've kind of fixed our advertising model. And it's going to take several months, but hopefully we get more people to join. And as you know, the business model that I have is pretty good. But the problem is, the more people that join, the harder it is to interact with everybody. But I'm taking that money that we are making, and I'm investing it into teachers and to hours, but it's not an easy thing. So will I expand? Absolutely. And my next target is the South America, North America. We got Europe. Europe is pretty good. South America, North America needs more.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. That's
you know, on iTalki, American tutors are pretty cheap, you know, as low as $6 per hour. So.
But they're garbage.
No, absolutely. Well-educated guys.
But
with, college experience and pretty pronunciation. The guy charges $6
an hour.
$6 an hour.
You introduce, if you find somebody, tell them to email me and tell them I'll pay them much more than that.
How much you gonna pay them?
If they're taking $6 an hour, tell them I'll double it.
Okay. There are a lot of guys with just maybe $9-10 rates.
Okay, tell them $10. If there are guys out there, Americans, real Americans, I have found
real Americans, educated with great pronunciation,
that actually help you.
I don't know about helping me because I've just started, but yeah, I've talked to them. Their pronunciation is good.
Yeah, if you yeah, absolutely. If I can, absolutely. If you can find somebody who work American who can work at that rate, I'll fire Miguel. And
you know what? Yeah, I've just enrolled for a $6 guide for some lessons for some hours, but it's just for kickoff, as he said.
Okay. See, now that's
the beginning. He said this as low, but his actual rate now is $7.5.
Really? That's incredible. Tell him I'll give him 10. I'll give him 10.
And he's not the only one there.
I'll give him $10, and we have all the material, so he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's not such a big deal, you know, just doing those handouts.
Sure. It's not. It's for a native.
You're just fixing pronunciation of those students, nothing else. You don't have to prepare any complicated materials, nothing like that.
I'm gonna write my email at Parmy. Do you know my Parmy Productions? Paulo says, "Please don't fire Miguel." Don't worry, I won't fire Miguel.
You can take a look yourself.
No, I got enough to do. You find that guy for me, and I'll hire him in a heartbeat.
Okay, okay. Well, let's see, maybe that'll work out.
Yeah, I hope so.
If you need somebody in Portuguese, I'm the guy.
Perfect. Guys, I thank you very much. I have another hangout in 4.5 hours. I'm going to change the way we did it. We'll go more role plays. I really have to think about this. So if you can join me then, excellent. I know for some of you it's bedtime. Sleep well. But if you're awake, if you can, join me. And don't worry, again, Paulo, I will not fire Miguel. We'll never fire Miguel. Miguel's been with me from the beginning.
Okay. I missed this class, but the next one I will not. I told Mahmoud, do not sleep, but I slept. So, but the next, yes, that's Mahmoud.
Mahmoud's got you feeling guilty constantly.
My friend Mahmoud, I loved Mahmoud reading today.
Oh, you did great. Excellent job.
Perfect. Great.
Good. Okay, thanks a lot, Maestro. Maestro Shane.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. George, go ahead.
Just go to Fiverr to find somebody to, what you're looking for.
See, that's it.
Just advertise yourself. And
yeah, no, I've done it. We use Udesk. Do you know Udesk?
No, I don't know Udesk.
Is it Udesk? What the hell is it?
Udesk? No, I don't know.
I forgot the hiring. What the hell's the place? Not Monster, not Snag, not Indeed. Anyway, I've used the services before, and the cheapest American, I mean like American teacher with experience, the cheapest I have found with experience was $25 an hour.
Well, I think you should find the one without the experience, but they have a good native pronunciation, attitude and pronunciation.
And
native speakers.
Yeah,
native speakers, good personality. I think that will do.
No, I agree. I like that. Good personality, good internet, and native English speaker. I love that combination. And if I can find them for $10, see, that's just it, though. They don't go looking for jobs. But if you see anybody, if you hear anybody, let me know. Absolutely.
Okay.
Take care, guys.
Bye, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sydney.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Mahmoud.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Now I'm gonna...
No one's gonna what?
No, now I'm gonna to stay in front of the computer.
Don't go to sleep.
Well, no, I was reading that Rich Dad, and I lost the time.
That's a good excuse. Reading and losing the time is a good excuse.
No, I lost it. I was lost. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Sid. Bye-bye.